So you had a very interesting plot line in this movie, a lot different than the last four. And I know that when you first signed on to this, the whole Renesmee imprinting wasn't even around yet, wasn't even a thing.
Right, yeah, true.
So what did you think when you first kind of read that and how you were going to maybe play it? What were your first thoughts?
I wasn't even thinking about playing it yet because I still hadn't even done the first movie, but, or no, I just finished the first movie. But I was shocked when I flipped that page and read it. I was like, what? It was a good twist, but moving forward as I got closer to filming, I was worried about how it would portray, and I didn't know. So it took a lot of conversations with Stephanie Meyer, with Bill Condon, our director, and I'm very happy in the end with how it came out. I think everybody did a good job with it.
And how did those discussions go? Because it's almost kind of like, you're gonna, it's such a unique thing to play. A guy that has this almost fatherly love for her, but then at the same time knows he's gonna marry her down the line.
Right. And that's exactly where my mind was. I was like, okay, it's more of like a protector thing now, but it goes here, and basically Stephanie told me to just simplify it. The words that she used is it's a lifelong bond between two people, and you know it as soon as you see them. And I don't need to think about where it's going to go right now. I just need to think about what their relationship is in this film, and it was more of a protector thing, more of a brother-sister thing.
Definitely. Well, it did lead to some really funny scenes with you and Rob,
Absolutely.
A couple of good bits there. How did it feel to get to do some comedy and less brooding?
It felt great. It felt great because, Jacob has been very brooding throughout the franchise, very emotional and that angst. So it was good to see a lighter Jacob in this one and play some of those comedic beats.
Definitely, and we get to see a very funny scene of you stripping down. You're going a bit Magic Mike. It's your Magic Mike moment, as we want to say.
Oh no.
So, A, how is that to film if you want to walk us through that? And B, I want to know, post-Twilight, are you going to keep up with your Jacob regimen? I imagine you don't get that eating cookies all day. Would you be willing to slim down a little?
Well, I've definitely slimmed down a little. Right now, I was about 15, 20 pounds heavier in the franchise. And so the regimen has definitely changed. I've always been a healthy person. I eat healthy, and I love sports, so I still play sports, but it's less force feeding myself to keep on the weight and, lifting heavy weights in the gym. And then to answer your first question, yes, the
striptease.
It was a fun scene to film, but also very awkward. I was very nervous about how it was going to come out on screen, and I'm definitely happy with it. But I had a hard time keeping a straight face.
Well, you didn't get a sex scene, a big, like the other two did, a big high-profile sex scene. So this is kind of
there you go.
Your awkward moment.
My awkward moment with Billy Burke.
How did you lose awkward-fy it between the two of you?
I don't know if I did. He had to be very serious about it. His character. And I had to be very serious about it, but I had a very difficult time not just cracking up. It was, as soon as they would call cut, I would just bust out laughing.